Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is my best savings accounts for 2025 video. So this is the first video of the year where I'll tell you about the best savings accounts with the highest interest rates that you can open right now. Before we get into the video, don't forget to give the video a like. It just takes a second and I really appreciate it. If you want to stick around and see more videos from me, be sure to subscribe. You can click subscribe to the channel now. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Let's get into the video. There are some great savings accounts with some high interest rates available right now. Interest rates have dipped slightly, but they are still high and they do beat inflation. So definitely think about opening one of these accounts if you want to get a high interest rate for your cash savings. I'll start with the accounts with the highest interest rates first, as usual, and then I'll work through them in interest rate order. So let's get started. All of these accounts have FSCS protection up to £85,000, so you have the peace of mind that your cash saved into any of these accounts will be secure and protected up to the balance of £85,000. Let's get started with the first one with the highest interest rate. The first three accounts are regular saver accounts that allow you to save into them on a monthly basis, and in return you get rewarded with a high interest rate. The interest that you receive will be slightly lower than the headline interest rate because you're saving into them monthly rather than depositing a lump sum, but you still do get a good interest rate on all of these ones. So let's get started with the first one, which is from the Principality Building Society, and the interest rate is 8%. This high interest rate is fixed for 6 months, so you know that you will receive 8% interest for 6 months, which is great. And in this one, you can deposit up to £200 per month. You don't have to deposit every month, which is quite nice, so you can skip months if you want to, or you can, of course, deposit every month, but that's quite a nice feature that I like. You can open this account online, by post, or in a branch, so it's flexible in that way, which is good. You can't make withdrawals from this regular saver, so it's better if you want to perhaps deposit a set amount each month and help yourself get towards your savings goals rather than wanting to use it and withdraw from the account on a monthly basis, because you can't make withdrawals from this account, but you can close it early. So if you actually did need to access the money for some reason, then you can just close the account early, and then that would be a way to access the money. So overall, this is a great regular saver option, which has the highest headline interest rate of all of the savings accounts available right now at 8%, and you can deposit up to £200 per month into this one. So that's why it's my first option on this list. Let's go on to the next one. The next regular saver is from First Direct, and the interest rate on this one is 7%. This interest rate is fixed for 1 year, which is great, and you must deposit a minimum of £25 per month, and you can deposit up to a maximum of £300 per month. You do need a First Direct current account to open this regular saver account, but First Direct as a bank are really highly rated. They receive the highest ratings amongst all of the banks at the moment, so they do have a great customer service rating. They are part of HSBC. So if you do want to open this regular saver, then you need to get the current account. I'll leave a link in the description box. If you sign up via Top Cashback, then you can get £35 extra for free if you sign up using that link. With this one, you do need to deposit every month, so it can be that minimum amount of £25, but you do need to deposit each month to keep this regular saver open. You can't make withdrawals from this one, and you can't close it early, because if you do want to make any withdrawals or close it early, you would face a big interest penalty. So I don't advise doing that. So this will be, again, more if you want to perhaps try and meet your savings goals by depositing a small or a larger amount each month, but expecting not to be able to access the money. It's best for you if that's your goal. And you can open this one online or in the app. So that's good because it's quite flexible in that way. If you don't have the app, you can open it online, which is good. So there we go, that's the second option. It does have an interest rate of 7% and it's fixed for 1 year, so definitely a good choice. The next account is the regular saver account from the Coventry Building Society, and the interest rate on this one is 6%. You do need to be an existing customer to open this one, and you can deposit up to £250 per month for 12 months. Interest is calculated daily, and you can choose whether you want it to be paid monthly or annually. You can make withdrawals from this one, which is good. If you want to withdraw anything from the account before November, then you pay a penalty of 30 days of interest. If it's after November, then you're not paying any penalties, so you can withdraw penalty free after November. So this is another good regular saver option that allows you to save an amount each month in order to reach your savings goals. And if you are an existing customer of CBS, then you might be more interested in this one. Otherwise, perhaps you would consider the ones that I mentioned earlier, because they do have higher interest rates, but they all have pros and cons, so this could be a good one for you. So those were the savings accounts with the highest interest rates, that were the regular savers. Now let's talk about some easy access accounts. So these are the easy access savings accounts that have the highest interest rates available right now. Some of these accounts are cash ISAs, so if you haven't already used up your ISA allowance for this year, then you could consider these. The first one is the cash ISA from Moneybox, and the interest rate is 5%. In this one, you need to deposit a minimum of £500. You open and manage this one in the Moneybox app, and interest is paid annually. This ISA is not flexible, so that means that you can't withdraw and then redeposit money in the same tax year without it affecting your overall allowance, but that only affects you if you do want to make withdrawals and then redeposit in the same year. Also, you can make up to 3 withdrawals per year. So access is a bit more limited with this one, but it does have the highest interest rate at 5%, so definitely a good one to consider. The next one is a savings account, and this one is from Chase Bank. The interest rate is also 5%, and this one is open to new current account customers only, and you do need the current account to open this savings account. It does have a great interest rate at 5%, and you can deposit a minimum of just £1 up to a maximum of £3 million. You open and manage this one in the Chase app, and interest is paid monthly. That was another good option with a high interest rate. The next one is the cash ISA from Plum, and the interest rate on this one is 4.93%. You need to deposit a minimum of £100 into this one, and you can open and manage it in the Plum app. You can choose whether you want your interest to be paid monthly or annually. This ISA is not flexible, and you can make up to 3 withdrawals per year without a penalty. If you're looking for an ISA, then this and the Moneybox one have the highest interest rates at the moment, but they are changing all the time. And an ISA is ideal, of course, so that you don't have to pay tax on the interest in a savings account. I've got 2 more to tell you about in this video. The first one is another easy access account. This one is from Atom Bank. The interest rate on this one is 4.85%. There's no minimum with this one, and the maximum you can deposit is £100,000. You open this one via the app, and interest is paid monthly. You can make withdrawals from this account, but you will pay an interest rate penalty in every month that you withdraw. So this would be best if you want to put your savings away and not withdraw from them frequently, because if you do, you will pay an interest rate penalty, which lowers the interest rate to 3.25%. So with that one, although your access is not limited, you can make withdrawals, you would be paying an interest rate penalty. If you're looking for an account which is completely easy access, then the Chase one would be best for that, because that one is easy access. Those were all of the regular savers, the easy access, the limited access savings accounts with the highest interest rates. Finally, I want to tell you about a fixed savings account with the highest interest rate. This one is from Smart Save. It's a 1-year fix, and the interest rate is 4.79%. This is a really decent interest rate for a 1-year fix, so it will allow you to fix your interest rate at 4.79% for the year. The minimum you can deposit in this one is £10,000 up to a maximum of £85,000. The interest is paid at the end of the year, at the end of the term, and you can open and manage this one online. That's it for today's video. Those were the best savings accounts in 2025. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you do end up opening one of these accounts, please leave a comment below and let me know. If you made it this far, please don't forget to give the video a like. Thanks for liking the video and for watching up to this point, and see you next time.